Alright guys, so I'm trying to stream this here. Now I can go live. Woohoo! Alright, so this is John here. I want to give you feedback on your video productions today. Okay, this is my second go of the video because the first one did not work out. So I am recording number 2, and hopefully this one will be able to be posted. I'm going to give you a link to the YouTube as soon as I'm done. Okay, so a few things off the bat. I just want to go over week 4 with you. We have a lot going on in week 4, so we want to make sure that on week 4 we're doing our on-location edits. This is your fun edit. I do not grade you for the edits, okay? These are just what you need for yourself. I just want to make sure that you're putting a story together in the best way possible and you're really giving it your effort, okay? This here was already due with the pre-production paperwork. It was due last night. Today is Thursday the 28th. And with the pre-production paperwork, I'm going to grade that. That's half the grade. Not half the grade, excuse me. It's a third of the grade. And your production, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to give you a grade for your production, okay? You also get a grade for teamwork and professionalism. But the production is what we're looking at now. So whatever I say, I'm going to go in, I'm going to critique different things I see. I'm hopefully going to keep this video as short as possible because I want you to watch through the whole thing, okay? Just to make sure that you're getting everything you need out of it. But with the critique, I want you to answer a few questions. Your first impression, obvious fixes, issues, stuff like that. And then you can rate yours against some of the other ones. This will take you to a Dropbox link, and I have a whole catalog here up to September of last year. My hard drive failed, so I don't have anything like that past September. Look at some of those and see how your audio, video, and lighting stand up to it. I also want you to, while watching this video, tell me if you agree with me, disagree with me, and you have the chance to change your grade. So if I give you a grade X out of 50, you get to change whatever you want your grade to be, okay? Now, I have to take it in consideration, but if I give you a low score, okay, we're going to look at it together, then you'll say, well, no, John, this was great because of this. We needed help here. I think we could have done better here, but I think this really deserves a higher score here, okay, because we're going to look at audio, video, and lighting. Then if that's the case, cool. I will take that in consideration, and I will change my grade immediately, all right? So I looked through the footage already, and we're going to hop right into that. I am overly impressed, okay? Off the bat, I am rather impressed. Okay. So there really isn't anything huge that I need to point out. There are some things that I would like you guys to take into consideration moving forward when you're dealing with live labs, stuff like that. The biggest thing I saw right off the bat, so you're here. All right, so here we didn't have the slate in the shot in the program.
Hi, my name is.
Our levels are hot there. Let's bring these down. So we have headroom.
Out there, some new, some.
Okay, so we're getting decent level. I'm getting a little bit distortion. That could just be my recording. Hopefully for you it sounds crisp and clear. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so really big pointers. One, for a lighting pointer, this guy here, he's a little underlit, as is position 5, underlit. Okay, we needed more light from the side. Other than that, the lighting is great. Now, the other issue I'm having is if we look at this camera, camera 2, we have issues that we have the black hole here, right? This black void, and you guys lit it really well. So it's not lighting, it's video. We needed to open the iris more, okay? Because we're kind of cutting off this. Now in the audio, we have some people positioned very close to the mic. And unlike Israel, who is a safe distance from the mic, some of these other people are talking directly into the mic and we get implosives.
Who you are. I want to know your.
Okay, sorry if that's distorted still. It's distorted on my end.
No.
Okay, but you guys have all this audio to go through yourselves. I really wish it wasn't distorted. Let me see here. We're going to have a cool video feedback thing. Oh, I froze it. Okay, hopefully it's just me being the monitoring I have, and it sounds clear for you.
What? You're on the show.
But we're getting at the levels where we need them to be. Now, once in a while,
Viewing, man, have substance. Have something to talk about. I want to know who you are.
just to clarify, I have said it a few times, if it is coming over a very low fidelity, that is not the recording. That is me recording this video for you. And I don't know why it would have such a low fidelity. Okay, if it's coming over clean, we're good. Okay, so you're not getting graded on that. With audio, I did the audio. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to be part of your group. We needed a little bit more teamwork and having better preparation for the people who were supposed to run audio to come together and have that ready. Some of the disappointments I had was that the audio, the person who is to do audio, was not set up and did not have a show file ready or anything like that for this production. Okay, so it seems that other people worked around them. We needed audio. We couldn't just kind of bypass it. And so here we are now, and me addressing audio by myself.
I want to know about your music.
Okay, we're going to keep going here. Now, some of the shots get stale. We have this shot, we have this shot, and then we have this shot. With this, I do not like random arms in the middle here. Okay, and we can see in position 5 here, he's a little dark. So we need a more side light. Okay, I'm not going to have you sit here. We definitely could have used some blocking notes not to lean back. This guy should not be leaning back like that. Okay. I like that. We could have used some more close-ups, more reaction shots, things like that. Okay, to keep this video short, I want to just discuss that lighting, just the side people. The black void, I think, falls more into video. Make sure you're shading the cameras right. When it comes to live labs, not all your cameras are controlled by CCUs either. Your PTZs have to be controlled remotely, so you want to make sure that you are doing all the cameras, setting them up as closely as possible. It does stink when you don't have cameras that are all the same image sensor, because you get issues like this. Now, this can be fixed via color correction and stuff like that. So hopefully in post, you guys are working on some things along those lines. Okay. What's funny is it sounded fine the first go around. I don't know what changed. So that stinks. Now let's move on. Okay, excuse me. So for the first video, I'm going to give you a 40 out of 50. The 40 is for a lot of issues with switching, percussive audio, and lack of light. Okay, I don't think you guys did poorly, but I think you have a lot of improvement. We could have got a little better shots, a little bit more movement. We hung out on our shots too long. Random arms and hands in different shots. We like those close-ups. And even the wide shot, we could have brought this down a little bit. We had a little bit more room to play with, so we don't have as much headroom. It is a difficult shot to work with because you're trying to fit 5 people into a shot. Okay, but right here, we have a lot of headroom. One of the things too is we could have backed the camera up a little bit. It was pretty far back, I'll give you that, to see if we could get a little bit better wide shot. Okay, so 40 out of 50 for this one. We're going to take a look at the second one here, and the second one is going to be for the performance, of course. And the performance here, I know I messed up big time when applying the reverb. You guys have all heard it. So what I did was replaced the audio here with his audio, and then I have the 2 other audios here. Okay, now let's play this. And again, it's probably going to sound like junk on my end. Hopefully it sounds good on your end. We have that. I will tell you guys that you rocked this one. I have very little critique on this side of things. All right, so already we can see that this camera here needs more light. That iris needs to be opened a lot more. We have the screen back here, and that could be a lot more vibrant if we had the iris open a little bit more. I'd probably turn this case around because he has his smiley face on him. His name is Theodore. He used to be my audio case. We didn't need to see that. That's okay. As we move forward, that's the only big thing here. I'm going to bring down his audio a little bit more just because it's hot in my ears. I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to fast forward here and see if I can get to another. Okay, so right off the bat, lighting is excellent here. He's lit very well. He looks good. We're playing with the lights on camera 1 here. We have the LED lights hung in the back, hitting our backdrop and getting some really cool lighting effects to it. So you did a really good job on this one. I think the lighting is stellar throughout this whole video. I love what you did with the truss warmers and having them cycle through the different colors. Gives it a little bit more interest. Again, this is a guy, we have 1 performer and we have 3 cameras. So our goal is to really cut with the beat, keep things moving, keep things alive. And you guys did that. Okay, so we cut with that. We cut to the wide shot. We cut in with a beat here. Here we have a little bit of a problem. I'm not huge on this. We have cam 1 speaking into here. We should have been on another shot if possible. You can crop this out if need be, but in post, but I'd really like to see this not happen. A better communication, like, you know, cam 1, watch cam 2, you're in the shot before we go to it. We could have been on cam 3 perhaps, or something like that, okay? Accidents happen that it gets in there. If it's unavoidable, it's unavoidable, so it's not too detrimental to the performance, but is definitely distracting for the viewer. I love that we cut to him. He's interacting with the camera and we get right to it. We're not waiting. In the first part over here, some of our reactions, we waited a little too long. Okay, so we're cutting with the beat. We're moving. I love the shots like this. We're playing with the lights. I love cam 3 as well. Cam 3 getting these medium shots. She got some close-ups as well. That was great. Now watch your headroom. A lot of times towards the end here we're cutting off a little headroom, but it's great to move forward and keep cutting around that. Like we pulled out there and stuff like that. So it is, that is overall a really good shot to get. We are playing a lot with the rule of thirds, and I love that you guys are doing that. Rule of third here. We just got to watch when we're pushing them up against a frame, but we have this, so that's a really cool shot. I wish we could do more with the backdrop, but road cases are what we got. Come on now. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully my audio is not distorted for you as well. See, so we're doing really well here. Cut around, all that stuff. So long story short, you guys rock this one. A few little tips, of course, is, you know, the darkness of cam 2. Lighting is great. We're not going to do anything penalized for lighting. I think that everything's great there. And again, guys, I'm not critiquing you for just to bash you. I want you to build off of this. I want you to be better the next time you do a production, because that's what you're here to do. I hope you just keep producing and producing, and it's these little increments that you learn from the previous production. I'm always learning, and you got to keep moving forward. If this was the best production ever, get out of the program, get a job somewhere, because you've done it, you know, and that's why I'm saying there's always issues that arise. Okay, excuse me, jumping at my feed there. So for overall, I am going to give you a 45 out of 50. Okay, 45 out of 50 for the whole project, being that we've only had slight issues with lighting in the beginning, in the first part, slight issues with audio, okay, percussive, and that's partly me, and then slight issues with the reverb and stuff like that. Okay, that's on me. But then, you know, watching our headroom, cutting a little bit more, doing stuff like that. So hopefully you learned a lot. Okay, guys, so it's been a great month. I'm going to give you that 45 out of 50 unless you can convince me to go higher. I'm very open to that. You can reach out to me at any time, jcost@fullsail.com, if you need anything. I got your back from here on out until you're done with the program and then some. I want to hear from you guys. You were an excellent month. I had a lot of fun working with you guys. So I hope everyone the best moving forward. I'll get through the rest of the grading and do all that. Hopefully by next week, Monday, Tuesday, and then go from there. Again, if you have any questions, jcost@fullsail.com. Thanks again. Awesome work, guys. Make me happy with your edits. Fix some of the things. I apologize if this video comes out with poor audio and stuff like that. Definitely tried my best. So take care, guys.